Dude, I mean, what do you do when the guy's eyes bulging out of his head and there's brain laying out?
I don't have any, like...
You are ready to go to jail for your warrant. Okay.
Tomorrow?
Probably. It's still morning. I don't want to guarantee you when. But you'll get in front of the judge.
I get death as much as I hate him. I want this to death. I did not mean to do it. I just wanted I'm just trying to go home and go to bed so I can get my kids.
On May 8th, 2021, officers of Monroe County, Michigan were on a routine patrol when a single gunshot cut through the night. Quick to the scene, they found something straight out of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Only this time, love and jealousy had taken a far darker turn.
He had sex with your girlfriend?
I did. He killed him, man. I did.
And you just wanted him to stop and be out of your life. All right?
As emotions spiraled out of control, what began as heartbreak descended into a nightmare with at least one dead and multiple lives ruined forever.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm going to jail, hard on it. Yeah, I'm going to jail.
When officers rushed to a mobile home park in the Pleasantville community at 3 a.m. that morning, they had no idea they were walking into a deadly confrontation with a twist. Minutes earlier, Austin Green had chased his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend down the road, a man who also happened to be his best friend.
154 Central, we have a GSW to the head. He's breathing, not conscious.
Clear.
Okay.
At the scene, officers found 26-year-old Michael Tripp lying on the ground with a single gunshot wound to the head. He was still breathing, but unresponsive. Also waiting for them was his best friend, 23-year-old Austin Green, with a firearm, and 20-year-old Riley Young, who officers will quickly determine to be the catalyst of that night's event.
Negative, he's at the front of the park here. We got two at gunpoint on the ground. Hold there, we got other guys coming. No, stay right there, don't move until we got another car coming. Okay. Okay, just relax. Just relax.
White male, mid-20s.
Just for right now until I figure out what's going on, okay? Yeah. He wouldn't stop provoking me and he hit me, man.
Just chill, we'll figure it out.
Alright, go and stand up, you ready? Okay. He came and busted the window out, and then Riley, it's a long story, like, Riley and that guy were, like, messing around and stuff, but this is the father of her children's house. She's only been gone from here for not even 2 weeks. So she came back, she wanted to come home, and dude ran up and punched the window out. So she came out here to come talk to him, and then Austin walked out to make sure she was okay, and I guess dude, like, hit Riley or something. The girl, I guess dude hit Riley, and then all I heard was...
She made a statement when we were putting her in the car that he hit her.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me too, that he was smashing out her windows, beating out his girl, so we shot him.
So, got a shell casing here that was next to the body.
Riley and Austin told the police that Michael showed up raging, broke their window, threatened to burn down their home with the kids inside, hit Riley, and then lured Austin into what became a deadly confrontation. Except that's not exactly what happened.
Dude, he chases the victim down here, starts beating on him. Suspect comes flying in, gets into right in front of the car there, like gets into a shoving match. Meet you away right here. Pulls a gun out, pops him right in the head. Jesus. She runs back and he just calmly walks back.
Dude, I mean, what do you do when the guy's eyes bulging out of his head and there's brain laying out?
I don't have any, like, real bandage.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with him, man. It's to the head and he's bleeding out, man. There's nothing I can do. He's got blood everywhere, man. He can't hear.
They were taken to the police station hours later, where investigators then took them in for questioning. Here, they soon discovered that the horrifying details of the event revealed a love so dark it made this case more twisted than detectives had even considered.
So Austin, again, my name is Jeff Hooper. I'm a detective with the Sheriff's Office. This is Detective Blair. Okay. I'd like to sit down with you and talk to you about what transpired tonight. Okay. Because there's two sides to every story. and I want to get your side of the story. Okay, fair enough? Why don't you give me a rundown of yesterday, start yesterday, in the morning, and how I like to, have people do it is, it's easier to remember, like, when you first got up in the morning, what you did, and just go about your day, all right, up until we're here right now.
I woke up, I started cleaning my house. My baby mama came over, dropped the kids off. We talked for a little bit, and then she ended up leaving.
What's her name?
Riley Young.
Riley Young?
Yes, that's my baby mama.
Okay.
My girlfriend for 3 years. She's not just my baby mama.
Okay.
She came over, dropped the kids off to me because she said she wanted to go to sleep because she didn't feel good. So I was like, okay. So she dropped the kids off. I had my mom come pick them up from my house so I could proceed to go to work for the night. My mom came and got them. I got ready for work. I went to work, and everything was kosher. And probably come around 9:30, 10 o'clock, right about the time I was gonna go on break, Riley messaged me and she was like, hey, I want to come over when you come on break so we can talk things out. I want to come home, I want to work this back out. I want my family back together. I was like, okay. I'm going to stop at Taco Bell, give me something to eat because I'm hungry. And that was that. I got off probably about 2:31 is when I clocked out. And from there, I took the Dixie Highway exit to 75, took 75 to Netto. Went to the Taco Bell on Netto Road, got my food. Actually fell asleep sitting down waiting for my food. I was so tired. And then I went home. I ate my 5-layer, my quesarito, got halfway through my crunch wrap, and then my front window gets smashed in. And I see Michael standing there yelling at me and Riley, calling Riley all types of names and whatnot.
So, who's Michael?
Michael was my best friend for 5 years.
Okay, so Michael's your best friend for 5 years. And then it's you and Riley. Is there anybody else there with you guys?
As of right now, my buddy Brian, he's there on and off just to help with my dogs and stuff when I'm not there. Because like I said, my baby mom, we're going through a rough time in our relationship.
It's worth noting that before the night of the shooting, Austin had never had a run-in with the law. He was a working father of 2 children.
Tell me what's going on.
So Austin is my kid's dad. I broke up with Austin 2 weeks ago and got with Michael.
How old's your kid? With Austin. Okay. And how long have you and Austin been together?
3 years.
3 years.
And I kinda was being stupid and I broke up with him 2 weeks ago. And I got with Michael.
I just want to get all the relationship figured out, and then we can go into everything that happened. So you guys broke up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Did you know Michael before, or did you guys just meet?
He was Austin's best friend.
Okay. So after, were you guys talking pre-breakup, or was it after breakup that the relationship started? Were you just talking to, hooking up with, dating? Oh, okay.
I was a few pictures of us on Facebook, and then I was like,
So talking, or?
yeah,
Something more
like
than hooking out, not quite dating relationship.
Yeah.
I get it.
Both interrogations are being carried out simultaneously, and the story detectives begin to piece together is one of tangled and overlapping relationships. Just weeks before, Michael's long-term relationship ended, and at nearly the same period, Riley had had a fallout with Austin for cheating, moving out of his trailer. Almost immediately, Riley and Michael started dating, tearing 2 friendships apart in the process. But it didn't last, and her recounting of the hours leading up to the incident paints a vivid picture.
See, last night, earlier, I picked my little brother up from Dixie's Gate by around 10:30. And I dropped Michael off at home, and I got back. And I went and talked to Austin, and I came back, and I told Michael I didn't want to be with him anymore, and he showed up at my mom's house.
Okay, Explain that a little bit more.
My mom lives 2 streets over, and I was watching my little brother for my mom because she wasn't home.
Okay, so you, after you dropped your Michael off, you went and picked your brother up?
Yep.
You went back to mom's?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you were at mom's? And that was about 11 in the morning? Or at night?
At night.
11 at night?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Michael shows back up?
Yeah. So, you know, I was like, you want to get back in the car with me? We'll go on a drive. We'll figure this out.
Where'd you text him at? Facebook?
Snapchat,
Snapchat,
Facebook, text,
something? Okay.
all I said a little bit to leave me alone on all different apps. So
You texted him at 2:15, say,
told him I didn't want to be with him. He was like, well, that's fine. I'm walking to your house. You're going to be with me. And I was like, dude, you're not walking to my house, for one. You're not even going to be there. I'm going to Austin's. I don't want to be with you. Please don't make it any worse than it has to be. And I blocked him and I went to Austin's.
Riley had broken up with Michael and blocked him on all social media platforms, but she had told him exactly where she'd be that night, and he showed up. At this point, neither suspect knows about the footage officers discovered at the scene, nor do they know Michael's condition, the fact that he didn't make it.
did you block him on everything? You did?
His phone number, Facebook, Snapchat.
Okay.
And then we're sitting at Austin's.
Who's at Austin's?
Me, Austin, Brian, and my dog. So I was sitting on the love seat with Austin, and he was eating Taco Bell. I was talking to him. Brian was sitting on the big couch, and all of a sudden I hear his crash. All of my front window got busted, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Michael said that?
Yeah.
So you hear a crash?
Yeah, I hear the window get broken, and you know, we all jump because who's breaking windows at 2:30 in the morning, and he's standing there, he's yelling and screaming.
What's he saying?
You're gonna come and talk to me, or I'm gonna catch this house on fire. And Austin walked outside, and he's always got his gun on his hip.
I want to catch up here. So you hear the window crash?
Yeah.
And he says, what the f*** are you doing here?
Yes.
And then
I just ignored him. I'm not good with drama or yelling so I just ignored him.
And then he kept saying,
And he kept, I don't know exactly what he was saying, but he kept going and going and going. I know a few times I heard him look straight at Austin and say, kill me, motherfucker, kill me right now.
this is while he's still
That's
outside
why
and you
he's
guys are
still outside, and
inside.
Austin and Brian are at the doorway of the house now. Because they got up when they first heard the glass, they stand up.
So what else is he screaming? If you remember any specific things, maybe you say he was saying a lot.
Put your gun down and let me beat your ass, Austin. I'm taking your girlfriend back. She's mine. She's not going anywhere. Countless times he said, put your gun down and fight me and let me beat your ass.
Riley's calm behavior is completely out of place, especially since Michael, a man she was intimately involved with just days ago, can be tragically injured. Meanwhile, Austin appears to be showing genuine emotion for his deceased best friend. Or is it all an act?
I get death as much as I hate him. I love him to death. I did not mean to do it. I just wanted him to stop. He wouldn't stop. I was just trying to go home and go to bed so I could get my kids. He just kept going. He kept screaming. He just wouldn't stop, man. He was like an animal just got released out of a cage, and he was just going for everybody's head. It's like something inside of him switched, because when it first happened, he wouldn't fight me. He wouldn't get out the car. He wouldn't say a word to me. And then he comes over last night acting like, honestly, like he was on some type of fucking drugs or something. I've known him for 5 years and I've never seen him act like that. And he just kept going and kept going and kept going. Now I'm here.
I walked in between Austin and Brian. I walked outside because I was getting claustrophobic, and my dog was jumping, and he was like in the open window staring at me, yelling at me. So
Did he throw something through the window? Did he punch it?
That I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So like I didn't even have time to really, I didn't even look. I started freaking out. I went outside. I was gonna walk to my mom's. My mom lives 2 streets over from us, and it's an easy 4-minute walk.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna walk to my mom's. I start walking, he's arguing with me. Austin's walking behind us because I keep walking and he's threatening me while we're walking. If I don't stop,
So before we get to the walking away, do you guys go outside at one point and talk to him, or do you guys stay inside?
Austin and Brian were like on the porch, kind of with both doors, the screen door open, the big door open. They were like kind of half in and half outside.
And what are they saying? Are they?
They were just telling him to leave. And like, you know, he was like, come on, Austin, if you're really big and bad, just shoot me. He's like, dude, I'm not shooting you, just get off of my property. He goes, if I wanted to shoot you, I would have shot you when you busted out my window. Just leave us alone.
Okay.
So that's about the time that I left, that I wanted to go. I was freaking out. And I just wanted to go to my mom's and calm down and just not deal with any of the guys. So I go to walk and Michael follows me.
The detective lets Riley spin her web of lies, already knowing her story is false. Her performance perfectly exposes the manipulative pattern that turned 2 best friends against each other, a scheme now collapsing in the interrogation room.
What are Riley and Brian doing at this time?
At this time, they're still stuck trying to figure out what happened because he's just standing there yelling.
Okay, so basically, I saw the trailer, so he's like yelling in through the open window?
Yes.
And so then you go to the door.
I go to the door and I try to get him to leave because, like I said, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I have neighbors who have kids too, man. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to fight him. I didn't.
So, so you're standing, what, in the doorway in your house?
Yes.
Okay, like just shouting through the screen?
Yes.
And where's he at?
He was down by the foot of my porch.
So, did he know that you had a gun?
Yes.
What did he say about that?
He told me to shoot him. He told me put a bullet in his head. Okay. I told him I didn't want to do that. I told him I didn't want to, multiple times.
Okay.
Even though the officer already had the witness account from the scene, he asked Austin to repeat his story, a classic interrogation technique to see if his story remains consistent or begins to unravel.
Let me take you back a little bit. So you said you and Michael have been friends for 5 years. You're best friends.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, does Michael own any guns?
No.
No? Okay. Does Brian own any guns?
No.
Riley?
No.
But you have 3.
Yes.
Okay, you got the Ruger?
Yes, I have a Ruger, a Barricade BMR-9, which is the AR-15 type style pistol rifle. And then I have my Glock 19.
Okay.
I wasn't pointing the gun in his face. I wasn't waving it at him, making it known that I had it. I walked outside with it, and I asked him to leave, and that was it. And he kept going, and he kept going, and he kept going. I wasn't sitting here saying, oh, I'm gonna fucking shoot you, and da-da-da-da-da. I wasn't. I was asking him to leave my premises. I was asking him to drop the situation and leave, and he would not.
But at some point, he does leave.
Yes. So he walked off, and then Riley chased after him.
Why is she chasing after him?
Because he said he was going to burn down the trailer with my kids in it.
Okay. Did you call 911?
Right after I did, yeah.
Okay.
Right after. That was my first reaction, dude. I pulled the trigger, and I grabbed my phone, and I called 911, and nobody answered. So I called my mom, and I told her that I'm sorry, and then the bigger cop who was across the street was the first one there. I put my Glock on my porch, and I walked to him with my hands up, and I got down on the ground, and I complied as I could. Because I'm not trying to go to jail, man. I'm trying to go home to my kids. I really am.
His account of Riley chasing after Michael is exactly what the officer at the scene reported. Austin hasn't been lying, but he has exaggerated his role as a defender and played down the coordinated nature of the confrontation.
So Riley ends up chasing after him. Does she have anything? Did she have a gun?
No. I don't let anybody touch my stuff.
Okay.
Like, I am so anal about my guns because anything can happen. Guns are not toys. Accidents can happen. Guns can go off. My Glock doesn't have the safety, and I have kids. So like, I take care of my stuff. I keep it put up. I keep it safe where it needs to be. When I'm not using it, it's put up, and it's put up.
Well, they don't accidentally go off. There's to be some sort of manipulation of the firearm to make it go off.
I just know that accidents do happen, so I tried my best to prevent that from happening by keeping them put up
and not pointing them at anybody, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you don't want an accident to happen.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And that's the number one rule of gun safety, always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction.
If you see the inside of my house, man, it looks like I own a daycare. I'm not a killer. I'm not violent, man. I'm a family man. I got 2 babies that I want to watch grow up.
Meanwhile, in the other room, the severity of this case hasn't dawned on Riley yet.
So when he busted out the window, he's saying, put your gun down and fight me.
Put your gun down and fight me. Just shoot me, kill me, put a bullet in me already. I've been waiting my whole life to die. Just repeatedly.
And that's when Austin says, if I wanted to shoot you, I'd just
I
shot
would
you.
have done it when you first busted out my window. So that's when I was like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Just go to your mom. So as I'm walking, he saw me, he's trying to grab at my hoodie. I'm trying to pull away from him. Well, once we get to the entrance, he grabbed at my hoodie and I turned around and I screamed, let me go. And then he's going on about, if you don't get back with me, I'm gonna burn your kids' house down, which is mine and Austin's house.
So you say you're going to walk back to mom and he follows you.
Yes, and Austin follows him because he's following me. He grabbed onto my hoodie and I was like, let the f go with me, and I got loud.
Did you only grab your hoodie once?
He grabbed my hoodie twice, like once while I was walking, and I just like jerked away from him and kept walking, and then he did it again. So I turned around and screamed at him, like he went to swing.
Where at?
It was right up at the entrance area.
At the entrance, that's when he grabbed onto you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like right over a car. We actually like kind of almost fell over that car. That was,
okay.
I don't even know what kind of car it was or what color it was, but I know it was a car.
Yeah.
We kind of almost fell over the car, and he went to swing on me, and I moved, and he like nearly just, his hand kind of just like grazed my neck.
So what'd you yell?
I yelled, get the fuck off of me. And when he swung on me, Austin grabbed him and he hit Austin. And when he hit Austin,
Did you get hit?
I kinda not really. His hand just kinda like went like this. It didn't hurt me. But it sure enough did scare me because he swung on me and his hand did like, it hit, just not as hard as he wanted it to.
He grazed you.
Yeah.
Swung and missed, or
Swung and
grazed
almost, yeah.
Was it your cheek? Was it your shoulder? Was it somewhere else in your body?
My cheek, and the way I was moving, because I was like trying to get away from him, was like my cheek and part of my arm, shoulder area.
Okay.
So Austin grabbed him when he saw him hit me, and he hit Austin in the mouth. When he hit Austin in the mouth, I turned my head away.
So Austin grabbed him.
Austin grabbed him off of me, and then he hit Austin in the face. And then I turned my head, and then I just kind of heard the gunshot, and I ran back to his house and told Brian to call 911 while screaming.
Did you see the shooting happen?
Riley claims she just happened to turn away moments before the gunshot, a common method suspects use to create plausible deniability and psychologically distance themselves from the crime. If you thought she'd be sad, or at least remorseful about the death of a man she was intimately involved with, you'd be very wrong.
It was like, I didn't necessarily see it, because as soon as I saw him hit Austin, I turned away.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know he has his gun on him, I know he always keeps it on him. It's what it's there for. I'm not a fan of any of that. I don't like.
You're not a big dog person.
No, and I'm not. I don't like violence. You know, I'm okay with the gun in the house. It's okay. You ever to protect me and the family.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you were doing, was protecting me and yourself. But I'm okay. So all that matters to me is that I'm okay. My family's okay. My boyfriend's okay. I'm very heartbroken. I don't even know if he's dead or not.
In a few minutes of talking, it's clear Riley had always held a dominant emotional grip over Austin. She also had a temper that frequently landed her in trouble, and that night was no different. Austin then doubled down on the story they had told the cops.
Riley's chasing after him down the street. Then you go after Riley. Is there some sort of interaction down there? What transpires?
All I know is that I went to go grab her, and then he started swinging. That's all I know.
Okay. Was she trying to assault him?
I don't know. Riley has a temper and likes to do that type of stuff. That's why I went down there to grab her to stop that from happening. And as soon as my hands touched her, he started swinging.
Okay.
There wasn't any hesitation. There wasn't any second guess. As soon as I grabbed her, he hit her and then he hit me.
Okay. So he hit you. What? I mean, are you guys standing close?
Yeah, like we were probably about this far away from each other. I went to go grab Riley. I turned my head. She says, "Ow," and then the next thing I know, I can't feel my face, dude.
Okay.
Like he literally socked me as hard as he could in the fucking face. I was seeing stars, officer.
Okay.
Like
So he punches you in the face.
Yes, he hit me first. He broke through my window. He assaulted me.
Okay, so he hits you in the face, and then at this point you said that you had the gun in your hand?
Yes.
And what do you do from there? So you raised the gun up? How close were you? Or maybe you away? After he struck you once in the face with his fist.
Yeah, he hit me. I stumbled back, regained my consciousness as much as I could.
Did he say anything?
No. He didn't. It wasn't him. It was something else, man. He wasn't. I've known him for 5 years. I've never seen him like that, man. It scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared for my life, dude. Because he wouldn't stop.
Austin's next move is crucial to remember. As far as they know, Michael is in the hospital being treated for his injuries. At least, they haven't received that confirmation from the detectives.
When you go down there, you're trying to break him and Riley up?
Yes, I was trying to de-escalate the situation as much as I could.
Okay. And so then he stacks you once. Also, you seem like a gentleman who's been, around the block a little bit. Have you ever been in trouble before? I mean, been in minor little scrapes before?
I've been in fights, but nothing like this. No, this is something completely different.
Yeah. And so, in those previous fights,
I wasn't scared for my life, officer. I wasn't scared for me and somebody else's well-being at the time. In school, those were just school fights. I was legitimately scared for me and Riley's life because he looked like he was ready to kill both of us.
Okay. Now, from gathering statements from people, I understand that, I've heard that Riley and him had a sexual relationship recently, and that kind of put a rift between you and him and you and Riley.
Yes, but I wasn't taking it any farther than that.
Okay.
I was worried about my kids.
I'm trying to get the whole story here, Austin, and I hope you understand that.
I do. I'm trying to be as good as I can.
I know, a lot of people your age are on social media and stuff like that. Did he make any threats beforehand that, I'm going to beat your ass, I'm going to show up at your house? No? Anything like that? When was the last time you communicated with him prior to?
The day everything happened, I told him that since he didn't want to fight me, all of his new girlfriend's shit was outside my house. he could come pick it up, and he could never speak to me again. And that was the last thing I said to him until...
When was that?
That was about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. You said he didn't want to fight you.
No, he was sitting in Riley's car. He wouldn't get out of her car. He wouldn't do anything. He just sat there.
Which car is Riley's?
The Mustang.
Mustang? And then the Honda's yours?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the Honda's yours, Mustang's Riley's. So he's sitting in Riley's car. And I mean, this is right after the fact that
I found out she was sleeping with him, yes.
Okay, so I mean, at that point, 2 weeks ago, you basically call him out and say, hey, let's do this.
If you're man enough to screw somebody you call you screw somebody's girlfriend, you call your brother, you should be man enough to throw the ones. I've been raised like that my entire life, man.
And that was the last time you saw him?
Yeah, that was the last time I saw him. That was the last time.
There was no communication between...
No, sir.
What about between him and Riley?
Yeah, they talk all the time. From what I know, they were together. But as of last night, she told me she was done with him. She told me she blocked him on everything. And
what's everything? I mean, there's so many social media platforms out there.
Either Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. I don't know, man. She has so many things on her phone.
The patterns start to take shape. Everything is about Riley. And the most chilling revelation is her reaction so far. Despite Michael being someone she'd had sexual relations with and a close friend for years, she handles the thought of his potential death like it's nothing.
And I've kind of been about her. I've tried to sleep up here like 4 different times and I just can't.
Yeah. Where Austin have the gun during all of this? When you guys, was it on the hip?
It sits, he's got a open carry. It sits like, when we're in the house, it either sits up on the shelf to where the kids can't reach it.
Yeah.
It's on his lap.
Are they close right now, or are they obviously,
No,
since this relationship,
they were literally best friends, have been for years, and I guess I found out a little bit. It's kind of my fault. And I just wanted my family back.
Yeah.
But they still hated each other.
That's hard.
And it was never going to get fixed.
Yeah.
And then he knew, I told him, don't show up here, don't cause a bunch of unnecessary drama.
So why don't you guys just stay inside?
I don't know why the guys didn't stay inside. But I left because he was, where I was sitting in the living room, he was like looking through the window and talking directly to me half the time, like I was trying to just drown it out and ignore it. You know, it got really bad and he was yelling and I couldn't ignore it. I wanted to go to my mom's because I was going at my mom's inside my little bed and he was sleeping.
It may be an exaggeration to call Riley the mastermind, but not by much, as her behavior aligns perfectly with that of a manipulative and self-centered individual. Her utter lack of remorse, her relaxed body language, and the ease with which she lied. Now detectives wonder, could this situation have been handled differently?
Do you think you would have been able to get Mike to leave? Calm him down after, sitting there talking to him, or do you think...
Like, he didn't even say anything before he broke the window. Like, he just smashed the window and started screaming. I don't want to be around anything like that. I was yelled at by my dad when I was younger all the time, and I cannot handle yelling.
Yeah. How many times did Mike hit Austin?
I think he only hit him once.
Did it connect, or were they hit each other's faces?
No, it connect. He hit him. Austin's mouth was all bloody.
Okay.
He definitely hit him right in the mouth. I watched that, but as soon as he hit him, I was like,
Ran away. I didn't want to see what
Have
happened.
they fought before? Is Austin a fighter? Mike a fighter? Or Michael?
yeah.
The detective's questions were never random. Every one served the purpose of piecing together Michael's final moments. He had entertained the possibility that Michael provoked his own shooting, but now he knew the truth. In the other room, a similar situation was unfolding.
And you didn't communicate with him?
No, sir.
Via text message, phone calls?
No, sir.
Anything along those lines?
No, sir. I got tied because my family was more important. I wasn't going to sit here and and work myself up over it.
2 weeks ago, I mean, roundabout, when was that? I mean, you said it was it in the evening time? Did the police get called or anything like that? I mean, for disturbance or?
No, the police didn't get called. Me and Riley fight a lot. We've both been through a lot of stuff in our lives. We're both really hard-headed. So, like, when we butt heads, but we've always come back together harder and stronger than we did before. So, my neighbors don't really call the cops, and then her mom was there, and my kids were there, and it was just, my mom was there. There was a lot of people there just trying to de-escalate the situation because everything was crazy. I loved him like a brother, man. I fed him, clothed him, got him a job. Anytime he needed anything, I let him do it. He needed to come over to my house, take a shower, I let him do it. He needed some of my clothes to wear, I let him wear them. I got nothing for love, nothing but love for him. That's why I was trying to de-escalate the situation.
Now you said Riley's a little hot-headed.
Yes.
And so, was she not trying to de-escalate the situation?
No, I was just trying to get her to go home. But you know how a mom gets when somebody threatens their kids, they're gonna do what they can to protect them. I was just trying to grab her away, and then I touched her, and next thing I know, I'm seeing stars.
So, he punches you.
Austin claims Riley was enraged because of the threats, but Riley only glosses over it. Maybe it wasn't so important after all. Over in Riley's room, she defends the shooting, systematically painting Michael as a violent and unstable man who deserved his fate.
Why Austin bring the gun out in hand like that?
I think because he was threatening them. He was threatening to burn the house down, threatening to kill Austin.
Riley has not only been downplaying her role in the events, but she now goes an extra mile, actively shifting the entire blame onto the deceased.
So I watched some of the video. It shows a little bit different picture of what happened. Don't even think about Austin and don't even think about Michael right now. Think about you and your kids right now and what's best for you and your family. Because there's a lot. And if something was going on with you and Michael before where you guys are arguing, whatever, doesn't involve the shooting part. I just need to know what happened on it because everything's not completely matching up there.
I went to hit him with a bong and I missed.
What?
While we were up at the front, when he grabbed me, I went to swing.
Why do you tell me that?
Because I didn't hit him.
So,
I mean, if I would have connected with him, I would have said something, but I didn't hit him. It hit the ground.
so you were taking your bomb. What kind of bomb? Water bomb?
Yeah.
Big
I was
metal,
just, he was
that
like,
size?
about this big. It was in my hand when I walked out. I'm walking and he's going and I was mad and he's yelling and he said he was going to burn my kids' house down. It was in my hand.
Hit you off.
I went through it. So I went to grab it again. Like I went to swing it and I got like right here by it and I just dropped it. I didn't want to hit him.
So you just left it somewhere?
I just dropped it. I think it broke.
Okay.
Because I heard it. And then that's when he went to swing on me. And, like,
That was towards the entrance.
Yeah.
So one as you guys were walking and then a second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I never hit him. That, I did make sure I never hit him. I wanted to scare him.
Yeah.
I wanted him to leave. I didn't hit him. I wanted to. I'm gonna lie on everything inside of me. I wanted to and I couldn't. I tried. And I couldn't bring myself to do it because I'm not a mean person. I slapped him. Not hard, on the shoulder.
Okay.
And then that's when him and Austin did the thing. And I can't get the fucking picture out of my head.
That's normal.
The detective has been very patient with her, even though he knows it's all lies. He now tells her what hard facts they've discovered, and her reaction is priceless.
I'll be honest with you.
That's what I'm telling you completely 100%. That's all I
Yeah. The video shows you, Michael walking away from the house. You kind of following him, and he's kind of backing up from you as you're swinging the bong at him. Then he takes off running. You take off following him.
Okay. I don't remember that.
Not him swinging on you at all.
I don't remember that.
Not him grabbing you. Nothing.
I do remember him grabbing me though.
Okay.
I do know when I get.
Was that while you're, I mean, because your arms are like
Yeah, that's
at him.
right.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
that when he grabs you?
Yeah, I think so. No, I don't have a good memory. I black out.
Yeah.
A
So
lot when
my concern here is,
violent. I black out.
Yeah.
And
it's totally natural.
don't even care about Austin right now.
Here's where you need to worry about you and your kids. Michael's dead. That's why we need to take a minute and really think about this. I'll give you a second to think about it and process. I know I just told you a lot. I really need to know the truth about everything that was said, everything that happened, because this could have been an argument between you and Michael that went too far when Austin came over. That if you were even if you were just punching or hitting him, that I can understand that happened, but I don't. The way it looks on the video with what you're telling me is not the same thing, which makes it look like you're lying.
I promise I'm not trying.
Oh, I know.
I'm trying to think, but I've been
so
confused all night. I don't even know what 100% happened.
That's why I need
I'm
to here.
completely sober. I'm completely sober. I'm just...
My biggest concern is I don't want this looking like you're covering something up and like this is a murder.
It has now dawned on Riley that the consequences of that night won't be just a light tap on the wrist. There was a gun involved, and even if death had seemed unlikely in the chaotic moment, there should have been at least some concern for seriously injuring someone who was, until very recently, close to her. Her tears seem less about Michael and more for herself, mourning the life and freedom she is about to lose, a realization Austin had also reached in his own interrogation room.
There's video surveillance at the few of those trailers right along that parkway. Were you aware of that? Okay. Specifically, there's a video surveillance system right in front where you guys were at. And your neighbor also has video surveillance. You know, I'm watching this video surveillance and the things that you're telling me, a lot of it adds up. Right? But there are a few things that aren't. Okay? Like, Michael was leaving.
I didn't know he was leaving.
Michael was walking away
He
from.
was walking in the direction of Riley's mom's house where her little brother was.
So he's walking away and passes that area, and Riley chases him down. Okay. Right. So Riley's chasing him down. And she starts swinging on him something fierce. And she's going to town. All right. And at this point, I see you coming up. Okay. You got the gun in your hand. All right. But he's backed up against the car. He can't go anywhere.
He was in the middle of the street, officer.
At that point. At a little bit later point. But he's backing up. All right. And then she breaks away a little bit, and you come toe to toe with him. And you guys are in the middle of the street, not by the car, in the middle of the street. You guys are toe to toe, almost like chest bumping, squawking at each other.
Yeah, we were yelling at each other, but I wasn't getting in his face. I was trying to get Riley to leave him alone and go home, man.
All right. I'm going off of,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm interpreting. And like I said, a lot of the stuff you're telling me adds up. But when I see stuff like that, I have to interpret it a different way. And so, I mean, you guys come toe to toe and you're squawking at each other. All right? And, he takes a pop at you. And then raise the gun up. Boom. Right in the head, right in the face.
Austin had no idea his every move was captured on video, and his stunned silence says it all. With the footage serving as undeniable proof, any attempt to change his story now would be utterly futile and only make matters worse.
Just, watching that video, Austin, okay, here's the thing, right? At that point, okay, why did you decide to use your firearm?
It just didn't register at the time. I was scared and I acted. I just want to go home to my kids, officer.
You just wanted this to stop. You just, you know what, Michael, you know what, he had sex with your girlfriend.
I did. He killed him, man. I did.
And you just wanted him to stop and be out of your life. Right?
I didn't mean to kill him. I did it.
But when you raise a gun up, you said you know gun safety, right?
Yeah, I do.
And so you can agree with me that, I mean, by you in Riley chasing down the street after him as he's trying to flee, all right? That's right at that point. There's no threat to you or Riley, or your family, or your home. There's no threat at that point. There's no immediate and imminent threat there. And so there's only one thing that I can think of is that it's just in you've been dealing with this asshole for 2 weeks, right? He slept with your wife, and now he's coming back around to, bother you and your wife. Just want it to be, listen, be done with it, right? It's just something in that momentary 1 second, because afterwards, you stand over him. Look at him. Several seconds. Did you say anything?
I didn't know what to do.
And then you slowly walk away.
I went to go call 911.
While reality has begun to crush Austin, Riley, true to the pattern of a master manipulator, demonstrates the very emotional control that tore two best friends apart, once again attempting to spin a web of lies and paint Michael as the sole, unhinged aggressor. It's a performance that might have been believable if it hadn't been captured on tape.
I'm not
So you need to really take a second, think about what happened, and be completely honest with me, because everything I'm asking you, I already pretty much have the answers to. I just need to hear your account of it.
Riley's dramatic description is a wild difference from what was recorded. But besides that, this detective can see what could have lit the fuse in Austin. It's hard to miss the slight tone of pride in her voice as she describes Austin fighting for her.
I was a dude, and I saw my kid's mother hit dude, saw him hit her back. I probably would have wanted to shoot him right then. But that's just
An anger thing.
that's my kid's mom.
Yeah, a respect.
Now,
You don't hit a girl.
right, now as soon as he would have hit me, I probably would have done the same thing.
And that's why I just wanted to ask. I just wanted to get a feel for.
I don't like guns.
Yeah.
Like, I like them for the fact of, okay, you have it, so if someone breaks in, you have it to protect me and my kids. If we're out and someone tries to do something, you have it to protect me and my kids. That's what I tell myself, is I don't like guns.
For Riley, Austin had the right to kill anyone if the family felt threatened. And that's not even the worst of it all.
Did you meet Michael through Austin because they were friends? Okay, and then you guys got really close as well.
He was over at our house every single day.
Oh, so you guys are all just pretty much
We were
best friends
all-
for both of you guys.
Right, we were all
Okay.
best friends, but also
Until 2 weeks ago.
Austin cheated on me, and his girlfriend hit him in the face.
Who's it?
Michael's
Okay.
girlfriend had him, so he broke up with her, I broke up with Austin, and we kind of
Yeah.
clicked, because we were best friends, we knew everything.
That was 2 weeks ago?
We gotta be there for each other.
Okay.
She now hears the consequences of her actions.
You are going to have to go to jail for your warrant. Okay. So.
Why did the cop tell me I wasn't dead?
I don't know who told you that or what,
The
but.
cop I was in the apartment all day told me I wasn't going to jail. That they weren't taking people for
As for Austin, he has bottled everything up. The action was his, and he knows what that means.
It looks like I'm a killer. I know what it looks like.
But here's the thing, Austin. Why didn't you leave the guy at home? Did you want to scare him?
That was my main thing. Yeah, I just wanted him to go. I wanted him to stop. I wanted Riley to stop. I don't have my guns to hurt people. I got them to protect and keep shit away from my family. That's it. I'm not a killer, dude. I'm not. I'm a family man. I got 2 kids. God, I fucked up. I'm sorry, kid. I'm going to jail, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to jail.
Yes. Listen, you're a good family man, okay? However, this guy had sex with your wife, right? You cut him off 2 weeks ago, and then he shows back up. All right? You're still pissed at him, but you're just trying to chase him off.
Yes.
You're trying to chase him off.
Yes.
Okay? And then when he hits you, in that moment, it's just, this guy has been a problem, right? And not even thinking about it. It's just a reaction. Boom. I mean, is that honest and fair to say?
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
It was not my intention to cause him any harm.
It's not even that he just hit you or that he came over and broke your window, but this is your best friend for 5 years. You said brother.
Yeah.
This is a betrayal beyond any comparison. That he would do this to you. That he would sleep with your girlfriend.
I wasn't even worried about that. I mean,
No, but it's still...
yes,
it was taking your crawl, right?
It was an underlying factor, and it has been, but it wasn't something that I was willing to act on because I wanted my kids. Riley told me if I touched him, if I did anything, that I would go about losing my kids, and I wasn't going to do that. So I stood my ground, took that shit to the chin like a man, and held my shit for 2 weeks. I didn't say shit. I didn't talk to him. I didn't do nothing. I had zero interaction with him.
And that's good. Like my partner said, you didn't lure him in, but those emotions, they bottled up and they fester.
Sometimes our emotions get the best of us. Or you let your anger get the best of you, like my partner said. Those bottled up actions, bottled up thoughts, right?
In the end, both of them were arrested, and the justice system delivered 2 very different sentences for this shared crime. Austin Green was charged with 1 count of open murder and 1 count of felony firearm. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, a decision that would see him incarcerated for a minimum of 30 years. His former partner, Riley Young, received a far lighter punishment, pleading no contest to felonious assault. She was sentenced to just 1 year in county jail and 3 years of probation. Ultimately, the law punished the person who pulled the trigger and not the actual person behind the trigger. This case leaves us with the haunting reality of how manipulation and a shattered love triangle can escalate into irreversible violence, finally bringing a close to a tragedy that destroyed multiple lives and left 2 children to grow up without a father. If you like our production, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to watch the next video.